morning because we have a line of showers and storms that's going to be working through the state here in the next couple hours. Here's that line which extends basically from northern Indiana all the way down to Texas. Plenty of lightning strikes associated with the line. The good news in central Indiana, there are no watches and warnings out. However, in the next couple hours, we still could have some gusts up to 50 miles an hour, maybe some pea-sized hail. And Storm Tracker is showing a decent amount of lightning strikes setting up within this line. We'll zoom in all the way in to some of these downpours, which are working into Frankfort, just east of Lafayette, about to get into Kokomo, drifting into parts of Tipton, and we'll zoom back into the metro area. Now, the bulk of the metro area, southern parts of the metro area, dry for the time being, but heavier downpours just off to our west in Hendricks County. So showers and storms are going to be likely here in the next couple hours. There is a marginal 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather in place. I still think the main focus here through the morning is the flooding aspect. It's not a lot of rain, but when you consider the amount we've had to start off March, Indianapolis up to 4.68 inches. It doesn't take much to flood here. Here's Futurecast, which carries us over into the next couple hours. We'll see if any part of this line uptrends or upticks in intensity and drops a watch or a warning. But for the most part, below severe criteria, that line gets into eastern Indiana closer to 9, 10 o'clock. And we'll still have lingering showers through the midday into early afternoon. Just the severe threat ends in the midday hours. Cold front doesn't actually go through until later on this afternoon. That's indicated by this weak line of showers. And from there, our rain chance ramps up. But overall, pretty cloudy day. In terms of rainfall numbers, generally I'd say 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. Could have some isolated spots closer to an inch. And all that flows into our rivers. We have plenty of areas of flooding in some of our rivers south of I-70, East Fork White River through Columbus, looking pretty flooded. So you still have the flood warnings out. Anything additional is not going to help out here. Today, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. We're currently right now in the mid 60s. Breezy, winds gusting 30 to 35 miles an hour. Today's high up to 69. Warmest areas south and east, 74 in Madison, 74 in Louisville, and 74 in Cincinnati. That's because the front takes longer to get there. Daylight saving time also begins tomorrow, so just a reminder, set your clocks forward. Our new daybreak time tomorrow morning will be 8:06. And as we're looking at the forecast for tomorrow, much better. Temperatures in the lower 60s, lots of sunshine in place. Tomorrow's high, again, will be above average. And on the backside of that front, plenty of sun with temperatures in the lower 60s. Thing we'll have to pay attention to, slight risk of severe weather's already been added for Tuesday and even into parts of Wednesday. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. So it's pretty far in advance and kind of gives you an idea that the Storm Prediction Center is a little bit concerned about that system late Tuesday into Wednesday. So we'll monitor as we get a little bit closer. Obviously, a lot to determine this far out. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s on Wednesday, falling behind that front on Thursday. Behind the front on Thursday, temperatures in the upper 40s. Our average high is in the upper 40s, so we'll finally be back closer to average by the time we get into Thursday of next week.